What the?
Before this video starts, I do want to say that the comments are open to everybody. You can give your honest opinions about everything I pointed out in this video. If you disagree with what I said, that's completely fine. You can comment down what you disagree with, and if you agree or you have other things to mention, you can always comment that stuff down below as well. I know for a fact that developers will be looking into this video, and hopefully they will read the comments and they'll notice what people are saying and maybe even use this as a video to help them improve their game more in the future. Make sure not to have arguments. Obviously, everybody has their own opinions. If you see somebody that has a different opinion than you, you do not have to comment on their comment saying some rude stuff or anything like that. Let's just try to keep the comments peaceful and, you know, open to everybody. Anyways, let's get straight into this video. What is up, guys? PetriFyTV here. Welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're going to be talking about Bad Business' biggest issue currently, which is the mobile side of Bad Business. Before we get further in detail about this entire issue, I do want to mention that in no way, shape, or form am I trying to bash on mobile players or call you guys bad in any way. I think you guys are a separate skill group and that it is pretty impressive that you can play mobile. I do want to mention I will be comparing Bad Business to Arsenal a lot and using Arsenal as an example because Arsenal is the far superior game than any other game on Roblox in my opinion for when it comes to mobile versus PC, Xbox versus PC, etc. They did it very well, and there's no issues, no complaints there. Other than its slight issues and mobile side breaking a lot, but, I mean, they fixed them pretty quickly. I also want to mention, don't take this video as me trying to stop mobile players versus PC players, because I'm actually all for that. I actually think in 2020, most of the games that we play are going to have that cross-play compatibility, where console can versus PC, things like that. So I think mobile versus PC and console also being in the mix for Bad Business is a very good idea. But the biggest thing when you do cross-platform, you want to make sure it's balanced on all sides and it's not basically mobile players hacking. And since I brought up the hacking side of mobile, what I mean by that is that since mobile has aim assist and also auto shoot, it really makes it seem like mobile is hacking a lot of the time, and these are top tier players that I talk to, and I also see complaining about this in discords, literally players that are prestige 2 currently. These are players that play the game on a daily basis for 5+ hours every single day, that grind the game, that are complaining about this type of issue. And if those type of players are noticing it and it's that big of an issue, obviously it's something wrong. I'll be honest with you, mobile players having the ability to have aim assist and auto shoot has made me not want to play the game, and also made me not want to stream it. And there is also a lot of exploiter issues, but they can't do much about that. But I've seen a lot of players, especially Oscar, point out that it is very hard to tell the difference between a mobile player and an exploiter just for the fact that they have god aim. But if you're going to have this cross-play platform where you have mobile versus PC and then hopefully in the future Xbox as well, you can't make it where one side has extreme aim help, meaning aim assist. There's got to be some way around this and balance this a lot more, because in this current state, it's not that great. That kind of rhymed. And before we get into all the showcasing of everything that I've been talking about in this video, I do want to mention that the developer, Ethan, aka eMasterJam, has said that they do have a way to fix this issue. But all he said was adding a mobile tag so that you know the person is on mobile. That really doesn't fix the issue at all. It mainly just kind of tells you, hey, you just got killed by a mobile player and no, he's not hacking. But it doesn't fix the issue where they have aim assist or anything of that sort. By the way, shout out to Oscar. His link's in the description to his YouTube channel. If you guys want to go watch him, he has an insane 100-kill game on Bad Business. So I definitely recommend go checking that video out. I'll link it down below. I wasn't able to get in contact with him to use this screenshot, so I'm just going to link him. Hopefully he's okay with that. Now, time to showcase everything that I've talked about in this video so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about in general. I'm going to be showing you guys the whole aim assist and how extreme it is, and also the auto shoot mechanic is okay. There is a slight delay, and I think auto shoot is something that they could have in the game, but I kind of feel like aim assist is the issue here. I really do. Anyways, let's get straight into the gritty details. I decided to do multiple testing for this. One on a mobile emulator on PC, and then a actual mobile video. You're gonna have 2 tests. The first one that we're gonna do is on the emulator. Basically what this does is it's you playing on PC but with mobile powers. So basically you're playing mobile on PC. It acts like you're just on a mobile platform, like you would be just on your phone. I'm not going to give you guys the app name or anything like that because we don't want more of these running around, but this is a very popular thing that people are doing in bad business right now, and most likely whenever you die to a mobile player and they're absolutely just like moving around a little bit quicker and killing you, they might be using this. Anyways, let's get into the testing for the emulator. Just so everybody knows, I am not pressing shoot button whatsoever in this game, in this testing. Oh my god, dude, the pistol's even worse than the AK.
Holy
Bro, I just aimbotted. What was that? Holy.
Ah.
Bro.
Yeah,
Nah, dude.
I was at 120.
Dude.
See, there is a little delay before you start shooting, but it's...
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's not long enough. After the delay is gone, you're donezo.
And see, they think that we can outmaneuver it, but here I am jumping and still getting shot.
Like, I couldn't really move my mouse too much. This is just the emulator, by the way. And a lot of people do actually load this up to play on this.
They say that it's different on the actual mobile, I think.
I am also going to test it on the mobile side, too, so we get both sides to make sure we experience everything. That's still crazy. It doesn't matter, dude. If this is the same way on mobile, they had... At least when I was on my iPad. Like, if it assists you this much... Why... Okay, think about this, though. Why, when, in Arsenal, a very high-skilled gapped game where headshots are important and everything like that, they don't give mobile players any advantages?
You just hit me all the way down.
Hold on, let's test something. Come here.
You're gonna...
So I'm gonna have to cut out all the audio that was happening for the emulator testing and everything, because a lot of stuff just started happening in their development Discord. There was an argument that busted out about mobile being an issue, blah blah blah. We're gonna go ahead and talk about some of those things until I get to the Arsenal part of this video, and I'm gonna let you guys listen to some of that audio to kind of show you that there is no aim assist on Arsenal, but there is slightly bigger hitboxes on Arsenal, which is different from aim assist, promise. So anyways, obviously we can tell that I don't have all the screenshots, but I have some. But obviously Joey said, either way, I don't see it as an issue. I'm assuming they're talking about mobile being an issue. And then Vidic said, you're blind. Joey goes, I could 1v1 a mobile player. Then a PC would be decent kills. Yes, you can 1v1 a mobile player, and you most likely will beat the mobile player if you use movement. 1v1s mobile is not the point of this, because mobile cannot do anything unless they're longer range, because at longer range they can stand still, literally do nothing, and just slightly move their finger around to lock on with aim assist, and then you just slightly help the aim assist to keep locked onto the player, and you just melt them. You guys can see in my mobile gameplay just a minute ago, before I did the emulator testing, that I was locking onto people. I was melting people with the M1911, a default pistol that you spawn with. Again and again, they keep saying mobile is not an issue, but I am literally sitting here playing mobile and proving that it is an issue. My first ever time playing mobile, I went 38-4. Let me go ahead and show you guys this Arsenal clip real quick so you guys can see that there's no aim assist. I want you guys to hear the audio and everything like that, so you guys can see that. Alright, so here's a small little clip of Arsenal, and I'm not going to show too much of the emulator side. I do want to show you more of the mobile side, because that's what this video is based around. So I'm going to go ahead and go grab my iPad, and I just want to show you guys this little clip from the emulator to kind of show that there's no aim assist. Alright, so as you can see, we're on my iPad now, and I'm going to be testing the same thing I tested in the emulator side of mobile that I did on Bad Business. and also on Arsenal. So as you can see, I'm on my Juke Big Brain account, the same one I use for mobile. And oh, I didn't mean to press that. So one thing that's super different about Arsenal and that's different about Bad Business is they allow you to press multiple different things while moving. Arsenal doesn't allow you to move and press things at the same time. For example, running around and swapping weapons. But if you're on an iPad like me, it will let you. But if you're on a actual mobile, it will not let you swap weapons for some reason unless you completely stop moving and you swap them yourself. So one huge thing I do want to test is the aim assist part. As you can remember, whenever I would aim at somebody on Bad Business, and if they move, it will auto move for me. That's called aim assist, aka targeting assist. Me personally, I think it's more of targeting assist since it locks on pretty much and follows, slightly delayed. But anyways, as you can see, we're looking right over him right now. That's my other account, PetriFyTV, as you guys know. And I'm going to go ahead and move on there. As you can see, there's 0 movement with my cursor. It's not helping me aim at all, in the slightest. And Arsenal is one of those games, and it's mobile. It's a very big mobile game, and it does not have aim assist, nor does it benefit their mobile players in an extreme amount. It does have its slight benefits, like having a slightly bigger hitbox, which I wouldn't mind if Bad Business did. That's a better way to, you know, not have AIMBOT mobile players, but, you know. It's going to swap. I should be able to shoot from here. Yeah, as you can see, there's a slightly bigger hitbox, but that's okay. I'm okay with that, and I could live with that. But when it comes to Bad Business, that's a different story, to be honest. Another big thing about Arsenal is that you can actually move and shoot with pressing 2 separate buttons on your mobile. And the reason why they said they added auto shoot is because they were trying to choose between letting players walk or letting players shoot and not walk. So they chose let players walk and then have the auto shoot mechanic. But if Arsenal can do it, Bad Business can do it. Hopefully this clarifies some things, the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying about Bad Business and everything. I just really wanted to showcase this to you guys because mobile on Arsenal is actually very, very skilled. And it's actually a lot more fun when you have to actually try to get better at a game. And also you have full control over your character, unlike Bad Business where it does everything for you except move. That's about it. I would have a lot more fun playing Arsenal for a longer time than I would with Bad Business, and I think that's why their player count is going down drastically, is because their mobile side of that is probably getting bored because they don't have to do much in the game. They just move. That's about it. And slightly turn their camera a little bit like that. Anyways, back to what I was talking about before this. Joey continued and said that the thing is PC can lean, knifing easily and throwing grenades. Yes, PC can lean. That is a slight advantage, I will agree. But that is a very, very slight advantage. It's something that you don't absolutely need in the game. You really, really don't. And I can prove that to you by dropping almost around 70-ish kills without leaning once. And I can prove that to you. So, kind of saying that leaning is a huge advantage. Knifing, I mean, you can knife if you use the emulator version of the mobile. But you can't switch the knife, and that's more of the development side, not necessarily mobile's fault, or nor could you put that as an advantage over mobile players. And the throwing grenades part also under the same category as a knifing thing. They can add a button for grenades, and they can also add a button to switch to your knife. I mean, it's up to them to do that. God Status went ahead and replied with, to be honest, y'all are blowing this mobile issue way out of proportion. See, I really don't believe that God Status has actually looked a lot into it. I know for a fact that he will somewhat think that there is something wrong with it if he actually put time into looking into it. And God Status, I watch a lot of your videos. I watch a lot of your stuff about Phantom Forces. And I know this is something that you would like to look into. So please, before you give your 100% accurate opinion, please look into this so that you know exactly what I'm talking about. And maybe this video will help you understand. I don't know. Alright, so we have 2 more to go over. The first one's between Vidix and Joey once again. Vidix says, I'm gonna go load up BlueStacks and Mobile BB on PC. I'll go have fun now, see ya. Joey replies with, you'll be put into an emulator match, by the way. Anyone running BlueStacks is on the emulator client, not paired with mobile or PC, unless it does allow them to get in the game through scripts. Well, I don't think you're really talking stuff through with your devs, because you can play against PC and mobile on an emulator. They are not separate, and they do not act like a separate platform whatsoever, currently in this game at least. Same goes for Arsenal, so as of now, there are no good top-tier FPS games that have mobile have a separate client for emulators. And I don't think there is a game out there, and if I'm wrong, I would love a link to it, Joey. I would really appreciate it. And then the next message is coming from Luke, the official developer for the game Bad Business. If you're on mobile, emulated or not, you don't get mouse input. That is false. This kind of just proves to me that the developers are not looking super in depth about any of this. They're not looking hard enough. They're not testing these stuff enough to actually see if this is true or not. Because I was just testing the emulator today, and I was using mouse and keyboard, but most of the time I was letting it do its own thing so I can prove to you guys about the aim assist. I would not touch my mouse, but you can use mouse by pressing Alt in the application, and you can move around and everything. I'll show you guys video proof of that right now. Alright, this is probably in the worst quality possible right now, but I don't care. I just want to show you guys this real quick. So I'm on the emulator right now. This is the mobile emulator. This is exactly what the mobile platform looks like. I'm on my account. I go to Bad Business. I click play, and I'm going to show you guys that there is mouse support and you can use your mouse in game. So here we go. We're in game. We're going to click this, and as you can see, I can't move, right? I'm guessing they didn't look into this, but all you got to do is this, and now look at that. I can move, swap weapons, aim, things like that. You can do everything else too. When you press Alt, you instantly go into like mouse mode, and you can move around and everything. It's probably going to look really laggy right now because I'm using OBS because my shadow play won't work. But yeah, it works just fine. I'm using keyboard and mouse right now. No problems. The last thing I'm going to say to end this video off is that mobile is 30% of their player base. I was told multiple times. That's why they don't want to do too many changes, I was told as well. But they also have to keep in mind that PC is 70% of their player base, and most likely where all their money is coming from as well. So keeping both sides happy should be your goal. And they keep marking this mobile issue off as not like a big complaint by a lot of people. It's definitely a big complaint, for sure. And I really hope that they take this video into consideration and look into all these issues a lot more, and hopefully some changes are made from this video. I don't know if it will, but hopefully, so we can have a better experience on all platforms. One last thing I will say is, as a mobile player, if I were to play mobile a lot, I would enjoy Arsenal a lot more for the fact that it's not babysitting me. Bad Business feels like it just gives you two crutches for you to lean on, and you do nothing but sit still and move your aiming finger around. It does the rest for you. So hopefully, in the future, we will see some changes. I don't know. Maybe this video will help. Maybe it won't. Anyways, thank you guys for the support. I really do appreciate it. Peace out.